So you need a marketing strategy. Well, a marketing strategy is a plan that's meant to ultimately bring you more business, right? But what are those crucial steps you have to take to get there? Well, here are 5 goals to keep in mind when creating a marketing strategy. Hi, I'm Lindsay Berta, founder of Berta Marketing, a marketing agency designed specifically for small business owners where I handle all of your marketing so you can focus on what you love. Now, in marketing, I always say it all works together because there are many moving parts to an effective marketing strategy. You can't have one thing performing successfully, like your website, for example, without having other moving parts in place. That's just not how it works. So here are 5, at least 5, but there are more, goals to keep in mind when creating a marketing strategy. So the top 5 goals I want to share today are branding and brand awareness, increase your website traffic, generate leads, establish trust and authority, and increase revenue. So let's start with that first one, branding and brand awareness. The first step to any solid marketing strategy is to have a solid foundation, and that foundation is your brand. When I work with any client, whether they have a branding and a brand kind of solid and in place, I still start here. We still start to make sure that their brand is still aligned with their goals. And so your brand is knowing who you are and who you serve. It's knowing your values, your tone of voice, your brand's personality. And we can't forget your visual identity as well, from your logo to the fonts and the color palette that you use. Now, why is it so important to lay this solid foundation? Well, your brand will infiltrate every aspect of your marketing strategy and marketing efforts. It will affect every channel of your online presence, from your website to ads to social media and email marketing, and ultimately the client experience. Once your branding is solid, then you can begin to work on bringing awareness to your brand and put you in front of the right audience. Now, keep in mind, branding itself is not marketing, but it is the foundation of it. Now, to create awareness of your brand, you want to make sure that you share your story, share your why. This is how you're going to relate to your target audience. Be sure to speak directly to them and to their pain points. As harsh as this may sound, people don't care about your business. They don't care about our businesses. They care about their problems and if you're a solution. They want to feel like businesses are speaking directly to them and understand them. So be their solution, no matter how big or small. And in order for them to hear you and to find out that you are that solution, you need to be where your audience is. So show up on social media. If you are a business that helps other businesses, then perhaps LinkedIn may be the place for you. If you are a business that helps a certain demographic, learn where they hang out. Is it Facebook? Is it Instagram? TikTok? You'll want to be there too. And from there, you just want to engage with your audience. The goal is to make connections and help drive them to other channels online, like your website. And speaking of website, we're going to go to point 2, which is increase website traffic. Now, the goal of any good marketing strategy is to increase website traffic. Everyone wants to increase website traffic, right? It's really a no-brainer. Your website is your business's online hub. You just need to get people there. But how? Well, one big way is with content marketing. You can drive people from your social networks to your website, but you always need to be sure to always provide incentive for them to click. What is waiting for them on your website that they don't want to miss out on? To increase your chances of this, you can use paid ads through Google, Facebook, and other social networks, and be sure you're linking those ads to your website. Again, these ads should provide an incentive to click. You also want to work on your SEO, or your search engine optimization, to increase your site's ranking on search engines like Google. Now, blogs even can help with this too by giving Google and other search engines more content to index. So I highly recommend blogging. So now that people are coming to your website, what's the next goal? Well, the next goal is generating leads. So once you have traffic coming to your website, you can begin to gather leads. And that's the whole point, right? To find people who are interested in your product or service, and then you can stay in touch with them. But how do we do this? One big way is with a lead magnet. So a lead magnet could be anything of value, from a free educational guide, a free checklist, or a how-to that visitors can download, or maybe a sign-up form to a newsletter or a promotional offer. No matter what it is, require an email address from the visitor to access it. This gets you your lead without any major obligations for them. So just be careful not to ask for too much information up front. A name and an email is great to start, because asking for much more than that and you possibly scare your leads away and you'll lose them. So once you have your leads, you can continue to offer more value to them and begin to build a trusting relationship between you and your leads through email marketing. And this really helps you with the fourth goal, which is establishing trust and authority. So people want to work with those they know, like, and trust. But it really takes time to build that trust and authority. On average, it can take anywhere from 7 to 20 touch points before people make the decision to buy or contact you. That means you need to constantly be in front of your target audience so they can get familiar with you. It is why consistency matters and why showing up matters, and it's why marketing takes time. You have to be patient and you have to be consistent, but it will pay off. So how can you begin to build this trust? Now, besides social media, which is a great place to build trust and authority, as I mentioned earlier, email marketing is a great way to stay top of mind while getting closer to your leads and establishing that authority without being intrusive. So always provide value in your emails to position yourself as that expert. And always end the email by giving them a little nudge to learn more or check out your latest offer. Just don't be too salesy. Instead, share helpful tips, exclusive offers, or insights that they can't get anywhere else. Now, how often should you be sending these emails? Because we don't want to appear too spammy, right? So anywhere from 2 to 8 emails per month is average. I would avoid sending more than this because too many emails, as I said, you can appear spammy and can annoy your leads and end up becoming just another email that they delete, or worse, they could unsubscribe for good. So once you begin to establish a stronger relationship with your leads, they are more likely to buy or book that appointment. And that brings us to goal number 5, which is to increase your revenue. Now, all of the steps taken to get here is typically referred to as a funnel. Through all of these goals, you are funneling leads into a system where hopefully they will ultimately become paying customers or clients. And it takes the whole process to get to this point. It ultimately comes down to clarity of who you are and what you offer, which is your brand, which is what we talked about first thing, and also building trust in those who discover you. And then you can build that lasting relationship over time with your leads. Now, by keeping all these goals in mind, you can work to increase your revenue, but it doesn't stop there. Even after the purchase is complete, or even after they've become a client, don't stop this process. It is much easier, and you are more likely to get return business from past customers and past clients than to get new ones. So you have to keep working to stay top of mind and to keep them interested in coming back for more. And don't forget to always track what's working and what's not to continue to perfect your strategy and reach even more goals. So I really hope that this gave you a clearer understanding of the goals that you really should be focused on when working on your marketing strategy. If you need help creating a plan that works for your business, feel free to reach out at bertamarketing.com. And once again, I'm Lindsay Berta, founder of Berta Marketing, a marketing agency designed specifically for small business owners where I handle all of your marketing so you can focus on what you love. For more small business marketing tips, subscribe to this podcast or find me online at bertamarketing.com. Thanks for listening.